What's going on, guys? Troy at Mountain Man Treasure here, and it is long past time to take a look at what's sold.
Mountain Man
Treasures.
Welcome into the channel. My name is Troy. I'm a part-time reseller based out of Montana, and one of the things we like to do on this channel is take a look at what's sold out of my eBay store, and we like to do that because I think that's helpful. I think that is a great tool, especially for younger, newer resellers, to take a look at what's selling. You can find out what the price points are, the different areas that are hot, that sort of thing. And so I haven't really looked at this for a few days. If you're a normal viewer of the channel, you know that we went and spent a few days in Las Vegas. That entire trip, incidentally, paid for by selling things like this on eBay. So most of these things actually sold while we were there in Vegas. Actually, one of the best sales of the last about week or so sold literally while I was sitting in Vegas playing bingo. We decided to go inside. It was super hot. There's a bingo hall in there. We were playing bingo, and I sold this thing. I was trading prices with a guy trying to come to a deal, and we made a deal, and he paid immediately right there while we were in Vegas. So we're going to dive right into these. There are a lot, so I'm going to try and do this as quickly as I can while still providing some information about this stuff to make it worthwhile for you. And the first couple things, actually not in the eBay store, they're in the merch store. The link to that is down below in the description. Just announced that we've re-upped on stickers. We had just a handful of those really early on to try it out, really, and see if people were interested in them. And I've been getting more and more messages asking about when are you getting stickers back in. And so I decided, you know what, I'm going to buy some more stickers. So we've got stickers now available in our eBay store. These cool die-cut stickers is actually what we've got. And Ivan came in. He liked them so much, he picked up 3. Ivan, thank you so much, man. That is awesome. And Angie picked up 2 stickers. So thank you, guys. I sure appreciate it. We've got a lot listed, and I will get those out to you both today. If you're interested, again, down below in the description is a link to our merch store where you can find those stickers. Also, not hats. I almost said hats. That would be cool to get Mountain Man hats. I don't even have a Mountain Man hat, but we do have mugs, and we do have t-shirts in there as well. Now, in terms of what actually sold out of the eBay store, there's a few of these. Look, here's the first one, this silk card. Now, these came with tobacco packs back. These are actually antique, 1910. So there are people that collected these just as tobaccoania, people that collect tobacco stuff. They collect these, and then there's people that just like, in this instance, birds. This is a passenger pigeon, and it sold for $9.98, free shipping. Then I sold a movie, Mortal Engines. This is just the Blu-ray. It's actually a Blu-ray DVD, like the double pack, but I bought them at a garage sale. The guy took all the DVDs out and left the Blu-rays. So I priced them down a little bit, but they're still going to sell, and we've sold a handful of them already. This one sold for $7, free shipping. Then we had our first international sale of the last handful of days. This Furby from 1998. I actually paid up for this just because I knew that it would sell. I paid $10 for this guy, and it sold for 99 Australian dollars. That comes out to about $75 US. So after fees, after shipping, all of that, we profit about 45 bucks, which is not bad. Then we sold another silk card. This is the Prairie Warbler, and this actually going out to a viewer who purchased another one, this butterfly right here. These going out to Rachel. She said that she loves our channel, and she was preparing to put these in a frame. So that's awesome. And Rachel, thank you so much for coming in and supporting the channel that way. I do think these are really cool little cards, and they look great. I mean, they are 111 years old on these. That's incredible. So I love just hanging onto a piece of history that old. And on many of these, the condition is still really very good, and the colors are very good. So you got 2 good ones. And I sure appreciate your purchase. Then we sold this PlayStation 4 game. I don't even know how to say this. Disgaea, I don't know. 5. It's the 5th one in the line. and it's relatively popular. I picked this one up in a Facebook Marketplace deal. This lady posted several different games from several different systems. We picked this one up actually the day before we left town, I believe, or might have been even the day of. I can't remember. I think it was the day before we left town. We were picking up last-minute stuff at the grocery store, things like that. And I paid between $4 and $5 a piece on the games that we got from her. And this sold for $24.78 plus shipping. And then another one that we got from her, this God of War on the PS3. This sold for $14.73 free shipping. And then I sold the last lot of the vintage Melmac dishes. I've had these for a little while now, several months, and I had them priced a little high because it was a big lot, and when you do lots of something like that, there's no real comp for it, right? Because it's mismatched pieces. I sold 2 lots already. I had 3 lots worth of stuff. I think I paid $5 for all of it at the final couple hours of an estate sale. I made an offer and they took it. I sold 2 relatively quickly, and this one's been hanging around. So when I got an offer of $25 plus shipping, I jumped on it because these were taking up quite a bit of space and I hadn't really gotten any other interest in them. So that a good sale, all profit, and cleared up space on my shelf. Then Fisher-Price, old Fisher-Price toys. Guys, take a look at them. Some of them are good. This guy, the Puffalumps. I never had one. When I had this on the video, a lot of people said, oh, I remember that. I never remember these things. Made noise when you squeezed the thing. It was pretty cool. And I was starting to wonder if the comps were right? Like it was just sitting there. It seemed like had a great sell-through, but it wasn't moving. Eventually, it did move, and it sold for full price, $36.84 plus shipping. I paid, I think, a quarter for that, so that's a pretty solid flip right there. Then we had another international order. These I picked up, I think, for $1 at a garage sale here relatively recently. Unopened new sealed pack of Uno cards from 1979. They're actually going international to Germany. I got 35.81 euros for this. That comes out to about 43 bucks. So after fees and shipping, about $25 profit on these for Uno cards going to Germany. I'm always surprised what goes international. And then I sold this Arkansas Razorbacks youth football jersey, sent out an offer of $14.99. You see on the card there, they paid the full price for it, but then she sent me a message and said, hey, I don't know what I did. I didn't accept the offer. I paid full price. And yeah, I mean, I did send out that offer. So I went ahead and just refunded her the $1.40 or whatever it was different. I just refunded her back that difference. And that had been sitting around for quite some time. So I'm fine with that. Then we sold another DVD, not for a whole lot of money. This is Kong Skull Island. Sold this for $4.09 plus medium mail shipping. Sold another Silk. This, the green winged teal. I sold this for $8.50 free shipping, and then the next day the guy came in and bought a couple more. So we'll circle around, and we'll hit those here in a second. Sold some more video games, Elder Scrolls 4 and 5. They do sell okay by themselves. They sell for about $10 free shipping by themselves. But when they're put together, I noticed they sold for $20 plus shipping. So when there was 2 of them, people were willing to pay the shipping because they got 2 games. And so that's what I did, because ultimately you make a little bit more money. So Elder Scrolls 4 and 5, we made $48.33 Canadian. Net profit when we get everything all sorted out, it's about 20 bucks. So pretty solid there. Then this is that ball I was talking about, or the item that I was talking about. This Tom Chaney autographed baseball. Got this in a lot from Mr. Beisel. I'd actually sold it at this price point once before, and then the buyer never paid. They had like 5,000 or 6,000 feedback. They sell items like this. I don't know if they just decided that it was too much for them to then flip. I don't know, but they never paid. And so about a week and a half, 2 weeks later, I started getting an offer from somebody else. We bounced back and forth a couple of times and settled in at $180 plus shipping. And they paid, like I said, right away. So that a fantastic sale for me. We sold another one of these bitter sprays. I've been selling these for a while now. I looked, we've only got 2 left. So they are almost gone. $9.99 free shipping. We make like $2 or $3 every time one of these things sells. And then Dominic, Primetime Treasure Hunter, came into the store and bought this Funko Pop. This is Ebony Maw from Marvel, and he paid $8.97 plus shipping, and this part of an event that he had running in his Facebook group, the Reselling Resource Center. Look it up. I know there's a lot of groups out there. I know a lot of you don't do Facebook. I don't do Facebook. I have Facebook for very specific things, looking for garage sales, a couple of very specific groups on Facebook for reselling, and this is one of them. And this is a really, really good group, and I made several sales to members of that group through that event. So Dominic, thanks for that. Thanks for what you do for the community through both your YouTube videos and through your Facebook page. It's fantastic. It's really, really good. Look up there, the Reselling Resource Center on Facebook. Go check it out. There's a big membership, and you're going to thank me. I promise you're going to come back. You're going to thank me for recommending that group to you. And then we had another viewer sale. A vintage Purdue t-shirt. This actually went out to Jerry. I had a watcher on it. You guys know that if you have watchers, you don't know who is watching the thing, but I sent an offer of $14.99 for this t-shirt, and Jerry took me up on it, and he said, thanks for the deal. He said, boiler up. You know, I'm a Notre Dame guy, but you know what? I support you, Jerry. He told us that he loves our videos and wanted us to enjoy Vegas, and you know what? We did. And like I said, videos about Vegas probably coming up maybe in the next week or so. It's going to take me a little longer to put those together, especially around everything else that we've got going on, but I'm going to get some Vegas videos out. So hopefully you'll get to see a little bit about what we did down there. Then one of the things actually I picked up that morning before we flew out, I went to 2 garage sales and picked up this Homeland Season 6. It sold for $5.99, free shipping. I listed this while we were waiting at the airport, and it sold relatively quickly. And then another sale through Dominic's group. Curtis came in and bought this Kiss Invades Canada t-shirt from, I believe it was 2013. He paid $23.44 plus shipping for that, said he's going to add that to his collection. Really cool looking shirt. So Curtis, thank you for that. And then Amanda came in, and also a member of that group, and she bought another one of the silk cards. This is a silk butterfly. Check it out. Really cool silk butterfly. And she said this is going to be a birthday present for a friend of hers who loves butterflies. So I think that is a cool, unique gift, and I hope your friend will really like that. Thanks so much for the purchase. And then I mentioned the guy came back in and bought more as I listed them the next day. Here they are. Here's the first one. This one from the Bird series, and then he bought this other from the Bird series. They're different colors, but they're really kind of matching set there. And he paid $8.50 free shipping on both of those. I was able to swing that deal because then we could put all 3 of those cards together. They still came out to like 1.5 ounces, so I can ship them out at the 3-ounce rate, and we made pretty solid money on that. And then another member of the Reselling Resource Center came in and purchased this Rebel Droids t-shirt for $9.99, free shipping. Lorraine, thank you very much for that purchase. And then here's a bolo for you guys. I'm sure I saw it on somebody's video at some point because there's no other reason that this would be in my head as you want to pick that up. Check this out. This is Rafi Baby Beluga, the LP. Now, the CD, don't worry about it. It's not worth anything. But the LP, it's actually worth good money. You can see $49.57 plus shipping, and it sold in a matter of days. That is one to watch out for. We sold another silk card. This, another butterfly, sold for $9.48, free shipping. That on an offer, I believe. I sent out a 5% off offer. And the Man Who Contracted Space. This is Alexander Graham Bell. And I took an offer of $11 plus shipping on this. And that was the only thing I sold that entire day. That was our last day in Vegas, as I recall. So I think my vacation setting finally started to catch up to us there, because then the next day we sold 2 things. We sold Cats in Space, this t-shirt, really cool, $18.75 plus shipping. And then to another viewer of the channel, we sold this silk the silk card of a collie. And Laura actually paid $21.99 plus shipping for this. I priced these a little higher on the dogs because there really weren't any other dogs listed. And so I'm trying to price them a little bit higher because they're a little bit more rare. All of them are relatively rare. I mean, it's 110 years old, but I'm listing these a little bit higher. But I also have a pretty consistent sale running in my store, and Laura came in and purchased this before the sale price kicked in. And so I refunded you, Laura, if you didn't see it, through PayPal, $7.25 to make up for that difference that it would have been if you would have waited probably half hour, 45 minutes, something like that. You got it very quickly after it was listed. So I wanted to be sure that you got that sale price because, you know, I didn't feel right about that. So refunded you a little bit, but I sure appreciate the purchase. She said she loves the channel and she'd been waiting for me to post those. So I posted a few more dogs. I think I've got a few more cards left to post. I'm almost all the way through those silks, so it's definitely bumped up the number of active listings in the store. They're very quick to list. I think we've got some flags and some sort of miscellaneous stuff left, and after that I'll have all of those listed, and then I can start, I guess, listing those brooches. Those I ought to be able to move through pretty quickly as well. And then another international sale this one kind of surprising. Check it out, the Madonna lunchbox with the thermos. Remember, I paid I think $5 for this at the Buffy sale, where I got that probably $750 book. We're picking up some watchers on it. Hasn't sold yet. You'll know when it sells. But we picked up this Madonna lunchbox there, and it sold to somebody in Hong Kong. Actually, a business in Hong Kong bought this for $59.96 plus that international shipping. You never know what's going to go overseas, guys. It's you got to sell international. I sell so many things internationally. Then I sold this Cars game for the Xbox 360, $14.73, free shipping. Another international sale, Continental Tires. This hat, cool colorway, good look on it, sold for 20 euros to somebody in Germany. I think after fees and shipping, we make 10, 12 bucks, something like that. Then guess what? Yeah, another international sale. This one, Fallout New Vegas for the PS3. This one sold for $14.73 plus shipping to Chile. This is we just sold something to Chile here just a few days ago, really. So they're now picking up. They found Mountain Man treasure, and we're big in Chile. Then I sold this remote starter today. This I picked up from the guy where we got that Harley fan, actually, that same sale. I picked this one up from him for, I think, $5, and somebody sent me an offer. I had it listed for 33 and change, and somebody sent me an offer of 25, and since sales are relatively slow right now, that was a great offer. So $25 plus shipping on that. And then the last thing that has sold so far this afternoon, another thing from the Buffy sale. This is Ken as Edward from Twilight. And yes, Jesse shops. He sparkles. He sold for $14.73 plus shipping. And that is what we've sold. Like I said, mostly while we were in Vegas, just a couple right before and a couple right at the end as bookends. But for the most part, those were all while we were on vacation sales. So that was really nice to see those sales continue to come in. Many of them viewer sales, which is really cool. And then members of Dominic's group on Facebook as well. So really appreciative of all you who come in and support the store and the channel that way. It really is humbling. I mean, it makes me smile and makes me feel good every time. So thank you for doing that. And thank you for watching the channel. We're almost up to 5,000 subs. We're about 35, 40 people away now, which is really, really cool. And we're still working on, I've got some ideas for some giveaway items that we're going to do once we hit 5K, so you want to tune in for that as well. Garage sale videos coming up. Like I said, Las Vegas videos coming up. A lot of you jumped on the little how-to when I was cleaning up the Revereware. A lot of folks watched that and appreciated that. So if you're interested in that, maybe we'll do some more little reseller tips like that as well. I'm going to cut this thing off because it is pushing towards getting a little bit long now, and you got other videos to watch. We'll see you guys. Bye.